amazing episode of The Flash. Now I know I have been, kind of neglecting reviewing The Flash the past 2 weeks. Forgive me for that, but this one there is the mid-season finale. If you guys do not know what that is, it's not the actual season finale. It just means the show is taking a short break, and it will air again January 24th for 2017. A lot of shows do this. I believe Heroes Reborn did this last year. They get their nice little holiday break, so they won't have to work, during near Christmas time. So they deserve a break as well. So we did get a break from work or from school or whatever you might be your occupation. Now this episode of The Flash is honestly one of my favorites. Now me, when Savitar was first introduced, I honestly didn't give a shit, and I was kind of pissed off. Because it's like, okay, he's just this almighty, powerful God being, and it's kind of impossible to defeat him because of how fast he was until, every, big God power or whatever. They have their weakness. His was, I'm guessing it was like, the whole thing is like an Indiana Jones plot scheme type thing when it comes to, what's his name? Julian. Because apparently years ago, his sister had passed away. And I'm guessing Savitar or Alchemy, maybe they're the same being. They feed off of energy such as that, and they use Julian to find the stone, which I don't know. It was like this piece of earth that had the stone in it, and basically to seek him out. And this is why Savitar is now relevant in this series now. I don't know if it's just me or if it's in the comics or not, but I understand this. So it hasn't bothered me for a while. Speedsters, we understand they're super fast. That doesn't mean they're super strong. But if you're moving at a certain amount of speed, a punch at something or a kick should really be a devastating factor, which kind of confuses me why Barry or Wally or Garrick aren't dead at all. It confuses me. Excuse me. Gotta take this out. Because a regular tennis ball, it wouldn't hurt. But if I put a tennis ball, one of the tennis ball shooter guns, not shoot it at you, it's gonna hurt like hell. So, I don't know, maybe that's a flaw, maybe just to try to keep balance in the series, but it never really made sense to me. This episode was amazing, and I believe for the first time we got to see Barry get pushed into the future instead of the past. The only difference is Barry didn't even try to do it this time. I'm guessing the pushback from throwing the Philosopher's Stone into the Speed Force, which is a very stupid idea. It's very stupid, because here's the thing. When they came up when Luke came up with the damn idea, it was like, hold on. If it opens there, wouldn't Savitar just be able to harness more power? Because that's what Barry did when he was in the Speed Force. I'm guessing it's one of those things where, people say since Barry's a good guy, that's why he got more power. But I believe it's because he was pure of heart. And Savitar is pure of heart as well. It's the fact that he's just pure evil. So he can also harness strength from the Speed Force to make him a bigger threat in the future. So Barry throwing him into the Speed Force, I can see why he came back and why he killed Iris. And I was confused when Savitar did know who Wally and etc., who everyone was. It's because he's from the future. Now here's what happened. Well, mind you, I'm making a guess here. I'm guessing Future Barry fought him, beat him up, and then put him inside that cocoon or that stone or whatever. And then he went all the way to the past, buried him, and then tried to go back to the future like everything was okay. Because that would only make sense of how Julian or whatever found him. Because he said he's originally from the future. I could be wrong on that or misinterpreted what he said, but he said he's clearly from the future and he's a speed god. So I'm not sure how this is going to go down, but Cisco did piss me off. Cause look, I'm be honest, Mazaku has never experienced death before. But if I lost my brother, and this dickhead Julian blacks out, and then he opens that little piece of shit and let the stone out, let Savitar gets loose. If I start seeing my brother, first off, I'm black. I'm leaving the city. Cause I'm thinking, oh shit, this shit hunted. The fuck out of here. I'm not gonna be like talking, yo, oh man, grab it. No, nigga, we out. We out. This dickhead opens. It's not like he's being forced to open the box. He's being lightly persuaded to open it, and he does exactly that. And it's not like him and his brother got along all the time. They got along like one time. He's been a dick to him for the rest of it. So he opens it and puts everybody's life at danger. Savitar wanted to, he could have killed Iris right there. Killed Snow right there. He killed everybody. Could even kill Cisco. He was loose. He was free. So we had Barry and Wally getting their asses tossed around by this guy. And by the way, before anybody hop on Wally dick, no, the show's not trying to say he's faster than Barry. He's faster than Barry at the time, but like basically say he's been training for 2 months. He's faster than Barry when Barry started training at 2 months. Basically like that. He's not actually faster than Barry. But he did fare off fairly well. In that episode, it's a nice little Christmas feeling. He does get a Kid Flash outfit. So when the post, part 2 of the season drops on January 24th, I believe when the time comes of 5 months time, when Savitar does try to kill Iris, it will be Wally to be the one to save her. It won't be just be Barry there alone fighting him. So, I think that is, it's fucking construction. I think that is going to be the difference maker in the future, because as Garrick said, he says the future is like the multiverse. It could be multiple possibilities, but you have to make it that way, etc., etc. Now, when the episode first started, they found out, Julian, he was, alchemy, and Barry eased to him inside the chamber. Now, for Barry to even expose himself, to Julian, because when Julian first came out, I already had a feeling that he didn't know that he was alchemy. The way he was talking, like Cisco said, like he was actually believing his own lies. So technically, he wasn't really lying. So Barry uncovers his face to him, and he explains to him what happens. And basically, Savitar is just some speed guy. Now they show some kind of figure of Savitar when he was in a more of a human state form. So when he was human, all that extra transformer shit must have adapted over time, or that's just his suit. So that is a badass suit, but CGI, so a suit makes it's a little less badass. So it's like okay, whatever. But hopefully we do get backstory on Savitar and how he was really created, because he can't just speed guy can't just arrive out of the vacuum. No, he has to be created, and it shows that he was once, in a human form. He's the first human to ever acquire speed without the use of a particle accelerator. So he might be one of those. I'm not sure. He says from the future, but his character seems like it's from the past. Fucking construction fags, man. I don't know, but I'm more interested in Savitar's story. I have read some Flash comics, but I didn't read any with Savitar in them at all. Maybe I missed that, or I'm not sure. I never even heard of the guy until the show. Everybody else I heard of every single one besides Savitar. I never heard of the guy before. Don't spoil you if you did read the comics. This episode overall, I give it a 9 out of 10. The episode was great. We got to uncover, who Julian was. Got more of a backstory on Julian and why he did what he did. It wasn't his fault. It's just that the situation and times. But it's consistent because, there are a lot of people who have grieves and losses. So maybe Savitar has some kind of personal connection to Julian and anybody around him. So maybe that's why Julian kind of really wants to be alone all the time. But in the episode, it's obviously there. Excuse me. Barry doesn't have to retire as a detective. But yeah, man. Just in the episode, I was really on my toes. After seeing Iris get killed when Barry went to the future, I'm like, holy shit. And you get that feeling, where everybody's all happy and jolly, like around the Christmas. In this show, I had a feeling something really bad was going to happen. I mean, like really, really bad was going to happen. But nothing did, and that kind of scares me even more. But I'm looking forward to January 24th, man. This episode has been amazing. The season so far has been amazing. The only thing that pissed me off was Cisco in this episode and Caitlin Snow throughout the entire fucking series. But other than that, episode was good. What do you guys think about it, man? I can't believe it, man. I mean, Wally got a motherfucking suit. HR, I know he has a secret because the guy's too creepy. I mean, he appears in rooms and it's clearly that he lied to Wally, so I'm here looking for like chapstick or something. He's obviously gathering intel. Maybe he's the one behind the sadness. That would make sense, but I haven't read the comics, so I wouldn't know. You guys do know if I'm right. Shit, y'all can tell me I'm right. I don't give a fuck. Y'all spoil me in that sense, but that's what it kind of sounds like. Cause Savitar doesn't seem like he's from Barry's world at all. But maybe this HR is the reason why Savitar exists. So I don't know. What do you guys think? My name's Mazaku. Like, comment, subscribe. January 24th. Make sure you guys are on it for the post part 2 season 3 of the Flash. This show is really great, and it has been doing great to hire damn near Draco Malfoy. We know he charges a hefty price for the movies he was franchised in and was a main character in, made over $2 billion. So props to CW or the Flash for having the much success as it did. Too bad Supergirl is nowhere near as good as the Flash. Do not watch the Arrow. I need to start watching it like one time, and I do really want to get into the Legends of DC. Too bad they don't have the Batman contract, because otherwise Gotham would be on CW as well, or at least Batman. Maybe they're holding out, but I know for a fact they don't have the contract. Things are looking up, people. Things are looking up. Christmas time is coming around. I'm a lot more happy. Hopefully you guys are too. More Mazaku advice videos coming. Naruto videos coming. One Piece videos coming. We're gonna do it big, man. Dragon Ball videos. Gaming videos. My family give me a flash drive next week. We're gonna do some more Naruto, and I'm gonna have to, start my streak back up. I mean, my last run in Naruto Storm 4, it wasn't too good. That's only because it was cheating, not because of my lack of skill. Because I am the best Naruto Storm player on the motherfucking planet. Y'all seen how the internet was, fucking up for them, not for me. I was chilling. So that's the only reason why I lost. But Mazaku, Kami, you about to get 150k subscribers, man. I could feel it, man. That's my New Year's resolution, to get that. Channels pushing towards 100 million channel views. Right now we had 96 million, man. Thank you guys for everything, man. I love you guys. Mazaku. Be out.